What's going on, YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to episode number 18 of our cleanup crew scenario. Actually, believe it or not, this is supposed to be episode 19. However, I recorded episode 18. I went ahead and I uploaded it to YouTube, all nice packaged together, ready to go. And then, so I actually checked it tonight, and there was like this yellow warning sign next to the episode itself. Said that it contained some sort of a not unusable material, but a reference of some sort that might not be acceptable to YouTube. So me being me, I didn't want to challenge it per se, so I just went ahead and I got rid of it, and we're recording a new one. So welcome to episode 18. That's supposed to be episode 19. You'll notice that over here I have done a little bit of terraforming, and that terraforming was where we had our very first park. And it was the amusement park. However, now that is no longer there. That is really the only thing that I kind of focused on in that one episode, so that's kind of what we're going to do here as well. Oh, by the way, I did zone just a little bit more of the leisure commercial area right over here, which brings me to here. So we do have some more demand for commercial. Let's go ahead and get that going. We'll go just about to there and there before we begin. So we're sitting at 3.1 million in the bank. We have 63,000 population, and we have about 20,000 coming in weekly, which is not a bad place to be. Oh, by the way, the other thing is I went ahead and I got rid of that one park that we had here, and I moved the metro station to right there. And again, I really don't think that there's any other issues. And here we're having some low land value. That is because we went and removed this park that was over here that was providing some land value to these folks. So hopefully once we put in a park here, we'll be good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. We're gonna start off with a road. Naturally, because we have to, right? And there we go, and we'll come out by half there and a half there. And let's go ahead and we'll select our amusement park entrance one more time. So I wish it was more symmetrical, but it's not, so we'll just have to play the game and do something like that for now. Now, when you put one of these gates down, it kind of already creates a district around it. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab the painting tool, and we're just gonna make it a tiny bit bigger. So that's the starting point there. We have the entrance to the park. Now we have to decide where we wanna go. So if you know me, you know that I like straight lines. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab this road, we're gonna go straight, and we're gonna do something like that. And then over here, let's say we'll come to about there. Now we'll get rid of that and that, and we're gonna give it a natural curve. So there we go. We'll do that right there for now. I do want to come out this way and put in some items and rides and whatnot over there as well. So we'll make a nice straight line there. By the way, this is nothing what the the other park looked like. So I'm just doing something completely random and trying it out and see if it'll work. So we'll have a pathway or a road, whatever you want to call it. We'll have one coming out to there. Let's kind of come to, actually I want to go half here. We'll do that. Then we'll come to here and, well, I want the amusement park to kind of end right there. So we'll curve this road as well. Let's see if we can eyeball this. There we go. Oh, that looks good. And let's go ahead and give it a nicer curve over here as, actually, you know what? No, we can put the restrooms right over here in this corner. So we have a general layout. Let me see. Okay, so the previous park that I had got to level 3 in that one episode. So hopefully this one will get to level 3 as well in this particular episode. But we have some rides unlocked already from the previous one, right? So we're gonna have some rotating teacups as soon as no. We're gonna have the amusement park plaza as soon as you get in. So I want one there. That way you can kind of come on in, check out the plaza and whatnot. And I want you to be able to use the restroom as soon as you get in as well. Oh, we gotta extend this park again. Don't worry guys, I'll fix this a little bit later. Just for now, I don't want to be bothered by not being able to place a building because we don't have a district drawn. Okay, so we're good to go there. Let's go back over here. And I mentioned that I wanted you guys to be able to use the restroom as soon as you get in the event that you had a long ride and whatnot. You can easily come on over and relieve yourself, right? So we'll have that and be in that. We do also want to put in a souvenir shop, and we can put that right on this corner, right over here. And then we're going to do just a little bit more of the design work, and that is using these little tiles that we were given. So let's see, that is about straight to me. So let's go ahead and make a little hangout plaza. Nope, let's, perfect, it will work, that'll work, awesome. Okay, so I want to have kind of like a hangout area as soon as you walk into the park. Over here, we're gonna have some food. We'll pick some of the props that we have and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Before we get too far ahead, though, I do want to put in this road. This road can actually end right there. That way, it kind of hugs that little plaza that we have going on and makes it look a little bit better. So as far as the props go, we do have some in the amusement park. So I want to use some of these as well. What's this right here? This is the cotton candy cart. Let's put that right over here by the souvenir shop. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on some of these props and whatnot, I promise. I want to make the area presentable before we move any further. So we'll put a couple of these riding horse rides just right over here, and we can even put in a couple of these riding cars. Now, it wouldn't be appropriate to not have a place for the parents to hang out while the kids are riding the park. Or not the park, the little thingamajigs there. And then we'll provide a couple of these seating areas or tables, benches, whatever you want to call them, over here. So if you do end up grabbing a hot dog, you can sit down and relax. So I'll leave it just like that for now. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time there. I kind of want to build the park, let it evolve. That way we can unlock some more cool stuff. So let's see, we have everything up until here unlocked. So we do have the bumper cars. Bumper cars I do quite enjoy myself. I've been on plenty of these. So we'll put some bumper cars right in there. We'll put an additional set right over here. So that should be just a-okay. I do want kind of like a... Oh, why did I think this was a larger ride? It's not. I was going to say I want something a little bit larger over here. Let's see what else we have. Rotating teacups, that's small. Piggy train is kind of small. We have the carousel. I mean, it's a little bit bigger. So let's make that kind of like something that you run into when you're walking on this pathway. So it's dead smack in the middle right there. So we'll have that there. Let's see, do I want to come out this way? Do I not? I think we're good with what we have for now. Let's go ahead and provide some power over here. I'm going to put the game on 3 speed, just going to let everything power up. There we go. And we'll continue working on it. So we have this area up here. I kind of, sort of want to reserve that for like a roller coaster or something right up here. So at the end of the road, you got the roller coaster, the nicest ride in the park. Oh, I do want to use one of these over here. Let's put one here. All right, something like that. So yeah, we do have the arcade game as well. So let's put 1 or 2 of those. And let's see, let's make an actual area for the arcade games, right? So there we go. We'll have the arcade area right over here. Nope, not there. Let's come to there. This is where we're gonna have the arcade area. There it is. Okay, so we'll have this one here. And we'll have this one on the other side. That should be good enough. And then we're going to cover up the grass with some of these tiles. Okay, so it's not going to fit there. That's not a problem. It's not going to fit there. That's not a problem either, because we now have the trees that we can place pretty much anywhere. And let's see, a good tree for the amusement park is going to be, let's give it some of this pop color. So we'll have a couple of them right there, and we'll have a couple of them right there. Okay, that'll work for me. We can even kind of put a couple here if it'll fit, and looks like it no more will. That's okay. Put a couple right in there, and voila. We have a little bit of a greenery in our amusement park. So it's also looking like we have a pretty large demand for some more jobs in the city. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come and zone a little bit more of the office space before we start losing a large amount of people in our city. due to not enough jobs. So we'll have some offices come alongside there, and then we're going to have some come alongside there as well. And we can even run a road there, and well, actually no, we'll just leave it as it is, and we'll zone up this area over here as well. There we go, that should be good enough. And get rid of some of that office demand that we have, and we can also come to about there and zone some more offices. Wow, that's a large amount of people walking around right there. So that should kind of satisfy the demand for now while we continue working on the park itself. So I like to have everything filled in, whether it's with trees or these tiles or rides and whatnot. So I don't like to have a whole lot of open spaces in the park itself, kind of like the grass areas and things of the like. So we're going to try our best to make sure that everything is nice and covered, that the attractiveness level of the park is very high, so we have a lot of visitors. Now, I don't think that we're going to have quite enough episodes left to where we can create all three parks. I certainly want to do two. I want to do the amusement park over here, and I want to do an actual city park right over here in this area. So that's kind of my plan. So I think that's kind of what we're going to work on over the next couple of episodes, alongside with any other challenges that we are presented with. So coming back over here, let's go ahead and circle up the bumper cars with some more pathway. Actually, let's see if we can put in a couple more of these around before we do the pathway. So it's not perfect, but it's acceptable to me, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put in one of these waiting tables right there for the parents to wait while the kids are riding on the rides. I'll tell you guys up front, I can spend hours just playing around with all these props and everything that we currently have available to us. I'm not going to do that now, but I could. I very well could. So we'll have a road, or not road, but a pathway with some trees coming alongside and there. Now we have to figure out what we want to place over here. And I think another one of these park plazas would work very well. So we have that there. We can put in some trees kind of over here on this side. And we can run. We can, perfect. So we'll run this pathway through here as well. And then I want to put something else over here. I hear souvenir shops are a very good thing to place a lot of in your parks. Not sure if they just generate a lot of revenue or a lot of visitors, a lot of attractiveness, but we'll place as many as we can. Not overdo it, but you know, just go with it, right? So we have the restrooms already. I noticed there was a cafe as well somewhere. There's the cafe. Will that fit here? That's not going to fit in there. Let's put a cafe right next to the souvenir shop. So we'll put one there. I do want one over here on this side, so we'll put one here as well. Kind of on the corner. And then I think over here, we'll kind of continue this tree area that we have going on. So we'll do just something like that for the time being. I like it. I do. So again, we're going to reserve this area over here for like a roller coaster or something large that you can come and enjoy. And we'll continue working out this way, and then we'll probably finish up with in this particular area here, if we have time. I'll put the game back on 3 speed, that way we hopefully get to level 2, maybe even level 3 by the end of this episode. Let's see what else we have going on. We already placed the carousel. I do want to put in the piggy train, and we'll do one of them right there. We can even do one right on the other side, so we can, yeah, if this one's full, you can come over here and ride this one. Rotating teacups, this one is kind of small. We don't have this one yet. I think this one we can put right over here. Yeah, that'll work. What else do we have? We have the swinging boat. I actually like this ride a lot. I want this to be, oh, and it's got water, running water too. That's really cool. I want them to be kind of the very first thing that you can do as soon as you get into the park. One, they look really nice next to the entrance if you kind of go into the cinematic mode. Maybe not when they're going so fast, but yeah, they look really cool. And we have the House of Horrors. Now, I think this would be a good idea right at the end over here. Kind of secluded. We can put in some trees and whatnot. Kind of make it a little bit scarier of an area itself, because we do have the House of Horrors there. Now, we do have to be considerate, of course. And we have to put in some restrooms next to the House of Horrors for obvious reasons. So we'll put them there. And we can put in a couple more of these bumper cars just kind of alongside here. One to help transfer power. And 2 to fill in the area. So I think that should be okay. We should have power here in just a moment. There we go. And trees. So let's pick these boreal trees right over here, and they are the wild conifer. So we'll kind of sort of hide the House of Horrors or Terrors, whatever it is. Just like so. So it's a little bit scarier initially when you get into the area. And we can just spam a whole bunch of trees over here to bring it all together. There we go. I think that should be just a-okay for the time being. So we're losing population. I don't really see a death wave that's happening. I think that might have been because we were short on jobs. But that's okay. We will get back on tracks and check it out. The park has reached level 2. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I just really can't wait to unlock the carousel, or not the carousel, the roller coaster. So we can put that guy right over here. Moving on to this side, let's go ahead and break out these pathways again. And I'll be honest with you guys, I mentioned it in one of my previous episodes. I do have to be hunched over in order for you to be able to hear me on this microphone. And my back has been killing me. It literally has. I'm actually thinking about taking a break. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be back in just a moment. Well, it's certainly starting to get pretty busy. Let's check in on the park and see how many visitors we actually have. We currently have about 1,400 visitors that are coming in and checking out our amusement park here. I don't blame them. It's starting to look really nice. So as I mentioned, I do want to have the roller coaster over here. I'm thinking over here, kind of like a main attraction. We're gonna have this, once we unlock it, of course, the Ferris wheel, maybe even the pendulum ride, whatever. Oh, that one, yeah. So we can have something like that over here in the middle as well, and kind of create like a design and everything for it once, of course, we unlock it. But for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it good with the park. There is an additional thing that I wanted to do, and that is provide a park maintenance depot, so it can boost our parks as well as the amusement park itself. And I'm thinking that a good area to place that would be right over here. Actually, did I just destroy that pathway? I did. I had a nice little pathway here and everything. So let's go ahead and rebuild that, and we'll put this somewhere else. So let's bring it back to there, and we'll connect this one back. I think it went something like this. Okay, so we'll leave that as it is. We'll put the park maintenance building. Let's see. Can we put it here? Will it fit? It's not gonna fit there. It's not gonna fit there. I kind of want it close to the amusement park. How about right there? I think that should work. Let's make sure that it's going to be able to connect with power, and it will. All right, so we're in business. We have a park maintenance building now. What this is going to do is it's going to boost our parks. And if we take, let's just come over here and select the building again. So if you can see, these parks are green. When they're boosted, they're actually that pinkish color, and that works for the amusement parks as well as the regular parks that we have in the city. Now, when they're boosted, what they do, they increase the attractiveness and I believe the happiness of the citizens around those particular parks. So we'll have one of those. They're leaving now. They're going to help us make the parks a little bit more valuable. Now, the additional thing that I wanted to do, and we can actually place that, how about right over here? That is going to be the hot air balloon rides, and I think it's not there. There it is. Hot air balloon tours. That's what it's called. So we're gonna put one of them. We're gonna put one of them right there. And let's see if we can get a balloon too. There it is. That's looking really cool. So, alright guys, I'll go ahead and end the episode right here. I think we have a really good foundation for the amusement park over here. I wanted to put the amusement park there because we do have this unique building, the London Eye Ferris wheel. And there we're gonna unlock our very own. We're gonna plop that somewhere over here in the park too. But I have high hopes for this park. We're at 2 stars right now. We're not too far away from 3 stars on the park itself. But we'll get there, and it's only getting busier. So thank you guys again for watching. As always, and be the best that you can be in everything that you do. And I will see you guys on the next episode.